All right, so Dean, thank you for being here.
Dominic.
If I want to buy a house, but I already own a house, and I don't want to sell my house before I buy something else, and I also don't have a briefcase full of cash lying around,
Like the rest of us.
like the rest of you guys, what can I do? Is there a way for me to do that?
Wow, it's a perfect lead-in.
Yeah, this is a random question.
It's
I just thought of it.
Right. While we're sitting here, might as well just ask this question.
Okay, so I have a house to sell. I need to buy something. I don't want to sell before I buy. And I don't have piles of money to just buy a house. No.
Wow.
We're good.
The wind's trying to tell us something. But
wrap it up, Dean.
Exactly. So yeah, buy before you sell. There's multiple different ways of using different tools we have under that buy before you sell umbrella. The basic concept is there are ways that allow us to then help you qualify for that new home purchase by either tapping into equity from your current home. So
this is how dedicated we are to the video.
We're not
your
going to stop.
No, keep going.
We're going. So we can tap into the equity from the home so we can make a bigger down payment.
Okay.
We can exclude the payment on the current house so we don't have to qualify with that payment, so we can qualify better on the home, not being able to.
How can you qualify me on a new house without taking into consideration my old mortgage?
You want all the details? Give away all my trade secrets?
I want to know.
All right.
I want to know.
So there's a couple different ways of doing it, but it ultimately comes down to there's one program that we partner with, and what they'll do is they'll write a purchase and sale contract on your departing residence, on your current home, and with that guaranteed buyout in hand, the financing rules say that we don't have to count that payment in qualifying.
Because they've already got legal documentation saying that won't be theirs if it doesn't need to be theirs.
Yeah, okay. Exactly. So that payment goes away.
But they're not actually likely going to buy the property.
Less than 4% of all transactions nationwide get to the point where they actually execute the contract and buy it. They just write it up. I know, it's not going to stop. They just write it up so that we have that in hand so we can meet the guideline issue. We then buy the new house, close on the house, move into the new house at your leisure.
So I'm not like rushing overnight to move the U-Haul?
Because that happens so many times with contingent offers where you're buying and closing at the same time and you got 40 hours to move your whole life. And the dog gets really upset about that.
That's the concern, is the dog.
It's the dog. Yeah.
So then after I buy my new place, what?
There it goes.
What happens to my old house? Does that mean that I put it on the market and sell it?
Then you can put it on the market, but now it's empty. So you can come back, you can touch up paint, clean carpets, you could even stage it if you want.
It's easier to see it from a buyer's perspective. Yeah.
Follow your lead on that, right? Follow the professional. Then take the photos and list it. And now you've got a much more marketable house, top dollar.
Not being hassled with getting in and out during showings and stuff.
Right, and all your personal effects, which you're going to tell them to try to remove, get the dog out.
Get the dog out.
So I tell you, I've done 17 of these transactions in the past 2 years.
Okay.
And the number one comment I get afterwards is they had no idea how much stress was alleviated from the scenario.
Right.
Because they moved in at their convenience.
And what he means by that is if you're selling a home and buying at the same time, a lot of stuff have to line up absolutely perfectly with both the buyers on the home you're selling and then, of course, your loan, inspection, appraisal, things like that on the home you're buying. So it can get a little stressful at times. Even if things go perfectly, there's just ultimately natural stress that's going along with that. And so you're helping people remove that.
Yeah, is my house really going to close and sell? Can I still buy this house? Is something going to fall apart at the last minute? And when I've got my whole life already just about boxed up, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, so this alleviates that a little bit.
Yeah.
Are there any things that someone looking at this program should maybe consider, have questions on, or
Absolutely.
any concerns?
They should always ask questions and make sure they understand everything about it, right?
Well, that's fair. Yes.
But I mean, it costs money. You got a company that's coming in who's going to help you with this scenario, and it costs some money to do it. And the money's not due until you sell your house, but there's some costs involved.
Yeah.
But here's what I found. Number one, because you are listing your house that has been emptied, cleaned, staged, you're getting top dollar.
Right.
Many times you're probably going to get more than what the cost of the program is.
If you got your kids running around,
Yeah.
he's everywhere.
Or the dog.
The dog.
Don't forget the
That
dog.
Yeah.
The second thing, when you do it this way, you're making a non-contingent offer on that purchase.
That's true.
Right?
If it's a competitive market where you're buying, your offer looks better because that sale is not contingent on your house.
Exactly. So now you're able to negotiate in a stronger position because it's non-contingent, bigger money down, and I just about guarantee, because I can't guarantee anything, that the money that you save on making a non-contingent offer and the money that you earn on a better listing is way more than just the program fee.
Yeah, could do that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, can I keep going?
Nope.
No, we're done. All right, thanks.
Yeah, what now what?
Well, I mean, that's just one way using this company. But sometimes we don't need to use the company. Sometimes just a simple bridge loan works. And at Rocket, we have a bridge loan.
So you're saying that's not the only program
That's
you have
not the only
for someone
program.
in the same scenario.
I told you there's an umbrella of
I have a
tools
hard
that we
time
have.
listening sometimes. I get too excited. All right, so we've got the buy before you sell program.
Yep.
You've got a bridge loan program.
A bridge loan, which is very inexpensive. And maybe that's all we need, because with the bridge loan, we can tap into some equity, just like we have with the guaranteed buy-out program. And we don't have to qualify with the principal and interest payment on the bridge loan. We do have to qualify with taxes and insurance on the house still, whereas with the first program, all of that gets excluded.
I got you, yeah.
And
So
it's more
part of
limited.
still there, but yeah.
And it's more limited. We can only go up to $500,000 and all this stuff. But so oftentimes, bridge loan works well too. And then even beyond that, there's other ways that we can restructure, for instance, retirement income. If the people are retired, we can restructure their retirement income and may not need to use any of these programs at all. So we got a lot of different options.
So if you're looking to sell and you want to buy something before you sell for ease, all those other benefits we just talked about, sounds like there's programs for you.
Yeah. You know, one of the biggest things I see too, a lot of people don't want to list their home until they find that home to buy.
Right. That sense of security of knowing where you're going. Yeah.
Not everybody can do that. Now, we were fortunate enough that we just did that. You helped me sell my house last year, and before we found a place. So thank you for
living on the streets.
I was going to say thanks for letting us live in your garage. Your cat needs to be fed, by the way. But we were fortunate that we could sell our house and then wait until we could buy a place. But a lot of people don't want to do that. They want to wait till they find that home. But now,
to know where they're going.
To know where they're going, right? They don't want to displace their family or be rushed. So now you can stay in your home. Kids can stay in school. The dog can stay in the backyard. That dog's getting treated really well now. And all of a sudden, a year, 2, 3 years later, you find that dream home.
Yeah.
Boom, we can make a non-contingent offer with big money down using buy before you sell, move into the home, and then come back and list. Talk about stress reduction.
Dude,
Isn't that cool?
You've reduced my stress already this
Isn't that
morning.
great?
Just talking about that.
Despite the wind.
Despite the wind. I like it. It gave us some animation here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You bet.